Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. As you can tell, I am still sick and under the weather. So I'm going to do this video with not a lot of verbal talking. This is going to be the weekly psychic predictions for the week of February 16th through February 23rd of 2025. Before we do the weekly predictions, we're going to be looking at Daily Healing Cards for Awakening Your Best Self by Ina Segal. I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you the cards. I'm not going to talk about them this time. Let's get started. give you my reaction and view of this deck. I love this deck. I think it's pretty. I love how there's different trees on the back, the trees of life, the healing trees. What I don't like about this deck, because I was trying to do positives and negatives, because that's the reality of life. There's positives and negatives in absolutely every aspect. Unfortunately, this deck is written in cursive, and a huge part of the American culture cannot read cursive. And now that our government is choosing to remove the Department of Education, unfortunately, a lot more people are not going to be able to read this deck. This deck is all about healing yourself and having the ability to heal. You can't heal if you're ignorant. So this deck, to me, represents educate yourself, learn to heal yourself, and take charge over healing yourself. I think this deck is coming in at a really appropriate time. This is saying that there's going to be a really large uprising coming very, very shortly. We're going to need to take back our government. We're going to need to take back our educational system. I think that is part of what's coming for this week. Let's do a card for this week. And it says, learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. Well, damn, if we're not in the trials of life right now. Interesting how my voice is gone when I'm trying to be a voice and speak up. So guess what? I'm not going to be silenced. I'm still going to say what I want to say. This is not going to be an easy week. This is going to be a very rough week. The crystals that I pulled, lapis, ametrine, amethyst, amethyst. These are the crystals of your voice and your third eye. These are saying, speak up, use your intuition, speak up, and have a voice for what you believe in. I'm also going to pull some cards from the Mystic Art Medicine deck. Let's move this over here. So for the week of February 16th through February 23rd, also you have to work on your self-esteem as we have those healing tools in place to be working on what it is that we need to be working on to heal us as individuals and heal us as a society, because we're going to have a lot of perseverance with moving through what it is that we need to go through. When you do things with love, you speak from a place of love, you go through things from a place of love, then you know you are doing the highest and best good. If you are not doing something through greed, you don't need to worry about karma coming back on you. I am going to be doing some classes on how to invoke karma coming very shortly. Once my voice is a little bit more restored, I'm going to be doing some free classes on how to invoke karma. Karma does not come back on you. When you invoke karma, it is their karma, what they've incurred on somebody else. They have put out their own karma. How do you turn around and send karma back? If you're working from a place of love, you have nothing to worry about. But clearly there are those that are not coming from a place of love. So I will be teaching classes in the very near future on how to invoke karma without it coming back on you. If you're interested in that class, please leave me a message in the space where you can leave messages here on this video and all the other places where I post my videos. Let me know if you're interested in that class on how to invoke karma. It is a very witchy thing, but it is not just a witchy thing. And it is something that we can do right now to take charge and take control a little bit more of our destiny. You know, they say the pen is mightier than the sword, and I do firmly believe that. Pen can also sever an aorta, just like a sword can. But you know what? We need to stick to a pen being mightier than the sword and do the things that we can do within our capabilities. So, yeah, going to be a really interesting week. This is not going to be an easy week. They have not been easy weeks, and they just keep getting more and more difficult and more challenging. So we need to work on our self-esteem as we heal ourselves through lots of perseverance, unfortunately. So let me know if you're interested in karma. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Chris-Anne, working on getting my voice back. But I'm not stopping, nor is it stopping me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out immensely. I do post every single day. Take care and be free.